are. All right. So yeah, hi everybody. I'm Samantha. I've known Becky a long time. We actually used to work together at the co-op, didn't we, Becky? I don't know if you've mentioned that already. Our first jobs. So she says I'm a fitness instructor and I mainly teach online now since the pandemic. But I'm going to take you through some different stretches and things that you can do sat down on your chair. That's going to help typically for office workers. So I used to work in an office myself a little while ago before I did this full time. So I kind of know how it feels. And sometimes you get a little bit of stiffness, don't you, in your neck, your shoulders, your back. So hopefully I'm going to be able to help you with that today. We'll do some work. So are we feeling good? Feeling ready? Okay, cool. Can you see me okay? Can you hear me okay? Yeah. Cool. I might just put a little bit of music on as well, if that's all right. Just background music. Becky's dancing already. You don't have to dance, it's not compulsory. All right. So, is the volume okay? Yeah, cool. We'll begin then. So you just need your chair, and first things first is sitting on the chair. So I'm going to turn on a diagonal actually, just so you can see me a bit better. So rather than being sat back in your chair, I'm going to come forward a little bit. So I want you to sit your hips just at the edge of your chair, not so far that you feel like you're going to fall off. I want you to feel nice and steady, but so that there's a gap between your back and the back of the chair. And then you've got some space. Yeah? All right, lovely. Just mindful of our feet now. So we want them in a nice vertical line underneath our knees. Obviously, you want to sit like this if you're at your desk working, but this is just to do these exercises so you've got the space to move your spine. All right, so we're just going to begin. If you're feeling like you're secure, if you're slumped a little bit, lift up. I always say, like, imagine there's a string pulling your crown of your head up to the sky, and hopefully that helps. Oh, beautiful posture, well done. All right, we're just going to look up towards the ceiling. And then we're just going to look down towards the floor. Okay, so nice and simple just to begin, just moving through the neck. Gorgeous. So we've got 7 vertebrae here. Sometimes we think of our neck as being separate to our back, don't we? But we know that it's actually an extension of our spine. So we're just moving this cervical region of the spine. I won't confuse you with the breathing today. Normally in a class we might do some breathing as well, but we'll just move for today. Nice. And if you want to start making this move a little bit bigger, as you look up, lift the chest, lift the pecs. And then as you look down, you're just going to round your spine a little bit. So you C shape through the back. Yeah, so just keep that going. Nice. You don't have to rush it. You can take your time. Nice. So it's just like you're making a C shape one way, then the other. Lifting the chest up. And then around in the back. Tailbone tucks under. Really nice. I'm hoping you're going to feel fabulous after this. Your spine's going to feel nice and nourished. And if you want to smile, even better. That's it. No need to feel shy. It's not super serious. It's just we can have a little bit of fun as well as we move. That's okay. All right, once more each way. And then just stack you back up tall. So we just call that the neutral spine in its natural position. Lovely. I'm going to just invite you to bring your arms into a bit of a Russian Cossack position. But don't worry, I'm not going to make you do that. All right, and we're just going to take a little twist through the middle of our spine. Brilliant. So we're just going to twist. It's around our thoracic region. So that's where our rib cage attaches to the spine. Gorgeous. And just keeping our shoulders nice and relaxed. Brilliant. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? So it's only a small movement, this. It's not a massive movement because it's quite articulated. So you get tight in the middle in your back. It'll be a really nice way just to get the synovial juices flowing to lubricate your spine. Amazing. So we've just got 15 minutes today. So what I'll do is I'll do these exercises fairly quick because we would spend longer in a class, but I just want you to get a flavour of all the different things that you can do, perhaps sat on your chair. Awesome. All right, let's release, bring that down. Amazing. And we're just going to take a little tilt over to the side now and feel that gorgeous stretch through the neck to the shoulder. Amazing. It's like your ear is heavy down to your shoulder. And then float it over the other way, nice and heavy. So just be careful because all our necks are different. If it feels a bit tight, you don't have to go quite as low. Gorgeous. If you're feeling quite healthy in your neck today and you want to take it a little bit stronger with the stretch, what you could perhaps do is pop your fingertips on the temples just across. Yeah, and it just pulls that a little bit more, but be careful. And if you want to increase it even more, what you could do is your hand. You could either pop it on your chair or you could sit on your hand. So just lift up the hip a little bit and sit down on the palm of your hand. Yeah, it's quite intense, that stretch, so do be careful if you've got any issues with your neck. Oh, it feels so nice though, doesn't it? I hope that feels nice as well for you guys. Alright, let's just release. Oh, if you need a little wiggle, go for it. We're going to go around the other side. Stretching out that neck. Gorgeous. It's almost like someone's kind of pushed your head to the side rather than twisted it. Option again, fingertips on the temples. And just keep the other arm rested, or you're going to sit on the palm of the hand and then pop your hip back down on it. Amazing. And hold that a little moment longer. Feel that nourishment. And then just open out. Beautiful. All right. Let's work our shoulders a little bit. So you can bring your fingertips to your shoulders if you fancy it, or you can just keep them down by your side. If they're down by the side, we're just rolling, opening out through the chest. Or fingertips on the shoulders, so that's going to be more intense, so just be careful. Anyone that's got any shoulder injuries. Or if you're just feeling a little bit tight today, that's fine, you can keep it a bit lower. Just as long as we're getting some lovely rotation happening in the shoulder joints. Gorgeous. Let's take that forwards now. And we're just keeping that beautiful posture set up nice and tall. Amazing, we're doing so well. Let's take a couple more. I can't count. That was big, never mind, shake it out. Really nice, well done. Okay, so we're going to make those moves a little bit bigger and are a little bit warmer. Okay, so with our spine extension and rounding through the back, you can keep it like that, or you can use the arms with it. So we're going to take the arms back, lift the chest, and then round through, bring the arms forwards. Amazing. It depends how much space you've got as well. Otherwise, you can just do it with the arms rested on the thighs. Just really nice way to get that upper back moving. We get quite tight here, don't we? Amazing. Let's go one more back and forth. And then bring the arms down. Stunning. All right. This is a really beautiful twist now, so just be careful. You're going to bring your right arm and cross it over your left thigh. Amazing. Options now, it depends what chair you're on as well. So if I just turn to the side a little bit, maybe you might bring your back hand to rest on your chair behind and take the twist, look over to the side of your room. If your chair's not too high, as in we're going to see if we can bob our arm on the back of the chair. Now if you've got one of these really high office chairs, please don't do it because you're going to hyperextend the shoulders. Just want your hands to be no higher than shoulder height. That's it, lovely. And then just look over your shoulder, see what you can see. So the purpose of this is, as well as to twist your spine, you're actually getting a gorgeous stretch through your pectoral muscles, near the collarbone. And if you imagine sometimes when we want a computer, we round forward a lot. So this stretches out those muscles in the chest. It sometimes gets tight. I'm just going to pause there a little bit longer. Amazing. Okay, bring your gaze back. Remember this one because this one will help you lots, I'm sure. All right, let's try it the other way. I'm going to shimmy so you can see me. Left hand over right leg. I'm obviously mirroring you. And then you either have the hand on the chair, or you can just rest it on the back and take that twist. If you start to slump a little bit, lift up. Yeah, brilliant. And we're just looking over the shoulder as far as you feel comfortable to, depending on your next range of movement. And then just feel that beautiful stretch out through your pecs. Gorgeous. Okay, bring the gaze back, bring your body back, super. All right, so we're working with the 3 planes of movement. We've done forwards and back, we've done twisting, so now we're gonna go side to side. So all the different ways that your spine can move. This way, we don't generally move our spines this way much in our daily lives, so it's great to do it when we do a bit of exercise. All right, so you can keep it nice and simple, just with the neck tilts like we did before. Or maybe pop your hands on your chair for a bit of support. That's it. I'm going to bring the fingertips to the shoulder. I'm going to tilt from the waist. Yeah, that's it. So getting a nice bend in the waist. Stunning, well done. So you also feel a stretch down the side of the body to the hip. And then change sides. So you can use that chair as a little bit of a support. Awesome. So we just got this amazing lateral flexion for our spine. Let's go the other way. See how your shoulders feel. If they're feeling happy, let's extend that top arm. If that doesn't feel comfortable though, please don't do it, it's fine. This is a bit more intense, so I'd just like to give options because I know that everyone's different. So it's always good to at least have a couple of options. Brilliant. And let's open out, let the hand come down. Amazing. Let's go the other way. So again, you can keep the hands here, or we're going to stretch, we're going to reach, lengthen through the side body. Gorgeous. And open out. Gorgeous. Amazing. Okay, let's just roll those shoulders. Give them a little bit more love. And take it forwards. Really nice. Okay, so hopefully our necks are nice and warm. So just rest your hands wherever they land. And I'm going to invite you to take a roll through your neck, but be careful because some of us have little like tweaks and niggles about, so just be careful. Just begin nodding your chin. And don't matter which way because we'll go the other way in a sec. Just imagine you're drawing a big circle. And just take your time. That's it. Amazing. Well done. Just keep it circling around. Just take a couple of circles each way. Letting the head be nice and heavy. If there's any way you want to pause and stretch, go for it. Otherwise, we're just getting that nice mobility. Lovely. Bringing that gaze back up to the sky. And just rolling the shoulders back, getting that amazing posture. Beautiful. It's all about the posture. So we've got another stretch for you. So we do get quite tight here sometimes, don't we, if we sort of round in a little bit. So just to pull the shoulders back and stretch out. I'll do a stretch and I'll also do a bit of strengthening exercise. Okay, so we'll do the strengthening first and then we'll stretch it out. Just draw the hands together. That's it, elbows together. And you're just going to open out, like, so we look a bit like a candlestick or a cactus. I was saying, I don't know if any of you seen Beauty and the Beast, but I was thinking we look a bit like Lumiere right now, but don't worry about that. Okay, we're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together behind our back. So it's like you're trying to pinch, imagine there's like a pen vertically between your shoulder blades, and you're going to squeeze and try and grab onto that pen and then let it go. Lovely. So just squeeze in and then release in. Lovely. Want to try and get these movements coming from the upper back muscles rather than your arms just kind of really focusing on this shoulder blade, squeezing together. Stunning. And then hopefully the aim of this is to strengthen your upper back, just to keep your posture upright, just so we avoid getting like kyphosis in later life, so like a bit of a hunchback. Amazing. Okay, it's quite intense that, isn't it? Let's just clasp the fingers, nod the chin, push away. Stretch it out. Gorgeous. And then I'm just going to invite you, it depends on your chair, see how you are. See if you can bring your hands just behind you on your chair so that you can put some weight into the palm of your hands and lift up through the chest. A little bit like flash dance. Imagine the water falling on you right now. Or don't, that might put you off. If this is too intense or you don't like it, put your hands in your lumbar spine and you can do that instead. Otherwise, we're just lifting through the back, stretching out the chest. Gorgeous. All right, let's bring the gaze back, bring the body back. And then just to finish, a little bit for the legs and hips, but nothing too strenuous. All right, see if you can straighten out your legs and just pop your heels down on the floor. Amazing. I'm going to go on a diagonal a little bit so you can see a bit more. Be careful, we're going to stretch our hamstrings. And they get quite tight, so just be careful. I'm just going to invite you to stroke your hands down your legs. And wherever they stop, you stop. But I want you to keep straight legs if you can, because that's then going to stretch your hamstrings. You can start to if you're feeling flexible, your chest can come closer to the thighs. You might reach down the toes. Well, I appreciate not everyone's going to get there today, so just wherever is fine. We're just going in that kind of direction. Stretching the legs. Amazing. Nearly there. Just got one more stretch after this. All right, bring your body back up. Beautiful. See how you feel with this one. Keep one leg straight. You're going to bend one leg and just pop the ankle either over the shin. That's the modified version. Or the advanced version, you're going to bend the leg and then just cross that over there. Very good, Becky. Have we got yeah, cool. Just time for this one last stretch on either leg. Amazing. Hands to hips or on your chair for support. You're going to hinge forwards. So here, you want to be feeling a gorgeous stretch. Just down the side of the leg here into the hip and the glutes. Yeah, amazing. You can just hold the chair if you like, or your hands on hips. Our hips get quite tight sometimes sat down, don't they? It's a nice glute stretch as well. All right, and you can hold that for as long as you like, but for today, we're just going to switch legs just to get balance through the body. And then hinge forwards. Nice. Keep the chest open, shoulders back, just so we're not rounding our spine. Gorgeous, well done. And then just ease off and give yourself a little shake. You are done. Give yourself a little clap if you like, or a pat on the back, whatever you want to do. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much for letting me take you through that today.
To join us today, Sam. That was amazing. I feel all ironed out and free.
That's good. Thank you. I'm glad.
So we've got 3 minutes left.
Cool.
So I was just wondering if anybody does have any questions for Sam at all about just general fitness, diet, keeping well in the cold winter months. Now is your opportunity. She's here with us. Go for it.
I'm just having a little look at people's comments. A few cracks and creaks along the way. That's okay. That happens. Sometimes Becky will tell you this. When I'm teaching, my ankles will crack, my hips will. That's okay.
Yeah. Well, I've not seen any questions come in, so
no
I'm
problem.
just going to ask you a couple if that's all right.
Yeah.
So for me, especially in the winter months, I feel really sluggish. I find it very difficult to get motivated. Have you got any helpful hints and tips just to make sure that we get up and continue moving?
Yeah, definitely. I think, and like you say, it is sometimes more difficult in the winter because it is dark and cold. But what you could do with that is change your environment, perhaps. So perhaps thinking about doing working out online, because then you don't have to go out in the cold and the rain and things like that. But just touching on sluggish, I think it comes down to diet really and lifestyle. So we don't ever advocate particular diets. I just think it's good to eat healthy foods the majority of the time. So my advice really is to eat healthy foods sort of 85% of the time, and then 15% of the time eat what you want. Because that's good for your mental health just as much as, it's not just about your physical health, it's your mental health as well. So if you want to have a little bit of a cheat, that's fine. And we know if we overindulge. But yeah, things like biscuits and cake and pizza and takeaways, caffeine as well, all that will bring your energy down and make you sluggish. So if you can perhaps switch to a decaf tea or coffee, something like that could help with your energy levels for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that hardest thing with the winter because you just want to eat stodgy food,
Yeah.
stodgy, sugary food, so you've got to be mindful of what you're eating.
Yeah.
Right, we've got 1 minute left. I've not seen any other questions, and there's no hands up. So, what I'll do, Sam, is I'm going to post your link to your booking page. Sam does a whole range of classes. She does yoga, she does club-a-side, aerobic, you name it, Sam does it. So, if anybody is interested or wants to learn more about what Sam has to offer, I can highly recommend her. She's amazing. And I'll also post your social media handles as well. So, if anyone wants to follow Sam, then feel free to do so.
Cool, yeah. Thank you. No, you're very welcome. I hope you all enjoyed it and found it beneficial.
Cheers, Sam. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for